Hello, my name is Joshua Barone. I am the managing partner of Universal Value Advisors, and this is a Hidden Truths short. Foreign market update. So, in news today or this week that caught my fancy, Colombia changed the forced eradication of poppy seed policy, probably under a lot of duress from lobbyists. Did they change this? I found it fairly interesting. Japan embraced nuclear power. This was a no-brainer as they've been after Fukushima on natural gas and imported natural gas, LNG. They went back to cheaper nuclear options. Taiwan, still under siege from Nancy Pelosi's visit from the Chinese military. 20 or 30 ships pretending to invade every day, running airplanes over the top at supersonic speeds. Sounds like a blast to be there right now. Put me down for that vacation trip, not. Joint military drills between Russia, China, and North Korea, all announced. It's going to be fun to be in the Sea of Japan in the next few days. Russian diplomat's daughter assassinated, presumably by Ukraine, and I say presumably in quotes, has changed the Russians' outlook and abilities of the war. They're supposedly going to target Ukrainian infrastructure now. I think there's a lot of talk about that nuclear plant being somewhat of an issue, but look for fighting to intensify in the Ukraine, even though we just gave President Biden gave Ukraine another $3 billion this week. I'd love to see an accounting of it all. I'm sure it seems like a lot of it's ending in Swiss banks accounts, 10% for the big guy there. Russia announced increased oil output to Southeast Asia. And I saw another article this morning talking about the discounts that they're giving because of the sanctions or lack of sanctions, or the sanctions aren't working, depending on how you look at it. Their GDP is growing massively from resource exports. So again, no new big news here that oil is flowing from Russia to Southeast Asia through India and China. Sanctions, what a joke. European gas prices going through the roof and inflation in the Eurozone over 8%. Wow. Can I just say winter is coming, and it'll be very interesting to see how they deal with that in winter. On top of that, manufacturing plants in Europe are shuttering because they can't afford the electricity to keep the plant going, and the profitability of those plants is quite in question right now. Eurozone farmers in protest over green initiatives. Greenhouse gases, they're going after these people for producing food and gases. They're all protesting. It's pretty crazy. But when you're cold and you have no food, things change. The Eurozone to issue green bonds for nuclear power plants. Don't ask me how that's green, but hey, the ESG folks can have a new product in their portfolios. Nuclear power plant bonds. Wow, what a wonderful world we live in. Wall Street, gotta love it. Saudi Arabia cutting oil production over the impending Iran deal, and Israel saying, "Hey, what are you guys doing? That's a bad deal." Seems kind of interesting. It's caused oil prices to go up a little bit here, but as that Iranian oil comes to market, it seems like there's an excess that will come into market, and I would think oil prices would be on the downside, not the up. Another one here, Mexican cartel violence is up. Administration gives up hugs, not bullets policy. I personally like hugs, so I guess the cartel does too. So, I wish the administration would go back to hugging the cartel versus shooting it, but who knows? The policy switched from hugs back to bullets and use of the military, and so border cities have been extremely violent in the Mexican US border areas. And the last one here, Biden orders more missile strikes into Syria. Syria is a hotspot. When the Biden administration got into power, we viewed Syria as a place where they would have lots and lots of problems. Syria has been off the back burner a little bit, but now it's coming to fruition, and the Biden administration is ordering missile strikes and drone strikes in the local areas. We'll see for a very administration that acts as if they're in peacetime. They sure have a lot of wars and instability in the global markets. Anyway, this has been Hidden Truths Short. My name is Joshua Barone. I am the managing partner of Universal Value Advisors, and I wish you a good day.